Just want to look out for everyone. And now we have that match coming up. James Lyght versus Jake Xinn. No holds barred.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit, and it will be a no holds barred match.
Well, here we have James Lyght coming out first.
Could very well be lights up for Jake Xinn tonight.
Introducing now, fighting 7 inches tall, weighing at 220 pounds, from Red Cross, Wisconsin, James Lyght.
Well, James Lyght and Jake Xinn have a storied rivalry all the way back to when they were in NWF Europe.
That's true. And there's a reason James Light's carrying that shovel, Tom Smith, on Chaos just only 3 days before this very night.
Jake Xinn, I'm totally gonna destroy you. I'm gonna finish what I started with that shoulder.
See, he's making reference. He beat Jake Zinn's shoulder with that shovel.
I am so much better than Jake Xinn. He is going to bow to me.
So that's a big question mark tonight. How is Jake Zinn's shoulder going to hold up tonight?
Well, this has been almost a story of their feud, who's better. And in recent history...
Oh, he found your wife on a pro too, look at it.
Well, back to the topic at hand. In recent history, they both have won victory over each other in single one-fall matches.
That's true. James Lyght defeated Jake Xinn at Assailant Series, and then Jake Xinn defeated James Lyght at Blood Red. And now that leads us to the rubber match tonight here at the Owen Hart Memorial Pay-Per-View.
Maybe this will settle the score.
If you remember, they tried to have a one-fall match before tonight, but that didn't happen, did it, Tom Smith?
Nope, they ended up being called no contest.
Because they both started fighting backstage. They wanted each other so bad they didn't even get to the ring. So they just threw that match out.
And this is why it's going to be a hardcore match tonight.
You better hang on to this, Renee.
Good for you, if Coach doesn't mind me saying. You don't, Glacier? Oh, thank you. Hey, Josh is behind you.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, I guess they'll interest in this match too.
Wouldn't you be?
I am, right now, interested in this match.
And here he comes. The turncoat. The scapegoat. Mr. Jacob Xinn.
The scapegoat?
Yup. He ruined a great thing he had. Last year at this time, he and Sovereign Darkness were great. We were all lost of titles at his back. He had good things going now.
But they did beat the Revolution.
Jake Xinn.
He did beat the Revolution, but Jake Xinn left Sovereign Darkness only like a week ago.
Everyone not Smooth's voice out of his head tonight, James Lyght.
Well, you could tell things weren't the same with Sovereign Darkness. They all were generally going their separate ways.
Houston had an alcohol problem, and Josh Vaughn and TJ Miller just had enough of it and totally kicked him to the curb, and then Josh Vaughn and TJ just decided to go their separate ways. And that's when Josh Muller and James Lyght pulled a fast one, and when the Spacemen reunited, Pride of America reunited surprisingly too. So this is almost this should be a match over Josh Vaughn.
You better be ready.
Former current tag team partner.
Well, Josh Vaughn wishes that it could be about that, but right now it's just about Jake Xinn and James Lyght.
That's definitely true. We all know Josh Vaughn is not in the building anymore. We saw him and Valerie Sally take off, so we don't have to worry about him coming in this match at all. It's going to be one-on-one to a finish. Jake Xinn does seem intense.
goes on proving to everyone that he is better than James Lyght. But we'll see tonight.
Nobody's better than James Lyght. Still, Big Zinn's not one of them.
Well, Jake.
We'll see tonight, Tom Hawk.
Forever asleep.
You heard that, Compton. Get right in his mug.
Well, I wonder if his voices.
You know it.
This is a huge,
Oh, by the way, how's your shoulder?
words can't describe the anticipation of building.
All I have to say is, let's do this thing.
This is the first time that these guys have had a match with this magnitude since a couple years ago. When James Lyght defeated Jake Xinn in a submission match, but he didn't let Jake Xinn tap out. He passed that and pinned. And that led into his ascent to the world title and the main event at Collision Course 6. Tonight, Jake Xinn was definitely looking for revenge.
At least he want to have it go down tonight, and all the fans do as well.
I gotta admit, Tom Smith, I'm actually really excited for this one too. We saw a wrestling classic earlier tonight between Josh Brown and Iceberg. This one very well could turn out to be a wrestling classic, or it could be turned into a women's classic.
Well, we know that James Lyght is definitely good at hardcore brawls.
Yeah, this is definitely going to favor James Lyght tonight, don't you think, Tom Smith?
Yeah, actually, I have to give that to you, yes.
Jake Xinn can get hardcore if he needs to, but he definitely is more comfortable throwing suplexes and putting you in submission holds. That's what
Arm drag.
That's what Jake's
on,
career
Jake,
was
you wanna give it
built
up
on,
already?
is his solid technical
on,
wrestling,
Jake,
his
you wanna
high
give it
flying
up?
ability, and his suplexes.
Come on. Jake,
And
the
for
shoulder's
Josh
not 100%.
basically
You want to
beating
give it
all
up?
his opponents up and letting Jake pin them.
Well, you can say whatever you want,
But
Tom.
don't tell him I said that.
How about it,
Oh,
Jake?
hammerlock. Well, James Lyght is doing some
like to give it
pretty
up?
technical moves as well.
There you go. Some people like to say attack the weak part of people, but some other people like to say to really gain an advantage is to attack the strongest point of them and
How about
break
it,
that
James?
down. So maybe that's what James Light's thinking tonight.
Well, he did definitely make his shoulder into a weak part, so he has it all covered.
James Light's definitely, absolutely, and not remotely even known for his technical
How about it,
wrestling,
Jake?
but he's showing that he can get
I
it
was
done.
going to say is I give it. Tap out. Want to tap?
James Light's gonna brutalize you, he's gonna beat you, and then he's gonna knock your lights out.
Well, we'll see
How
what
about it, Jake?
happens in this match. We know how resilient Jake Xinn can be, just as the match you mentioned before, where Jake Xinn rather pass out than tap out.
And we
How
all
about it, Jake? Come on.
have to question the fact that Jake Zinn's arm that's hurting, it's his right arm. That's his arm that he uses to wrap around the neck of his opponents to execute his pain elemental finishing hold. So how is he going to make James Light tap with a weak shoulder?
Yeah, that's a very good point right there.
Come on. How about it, Jake?
Interested people for this match.
All you gotta do is say I give it.
This is the first time in recent memory that I can't remember a number one contender for the world title going into Collision Course being announced yet. There isn't even a match. Jumping Jack and Sean Leonard are probably both sitting here glued to their monitors to see who wins this match. We could be possibly looking at the number one contender for the world title to go to the main event of the biggest show of the year. Both of these men have been there. James Light 3 times and Jake Xinn only once. So you know Jake Xinn and James Light are both hungry to get there again.
Now this is turning more into a brawl.
See, James Light's changing up by going technical, and Jake Xinn is going for that brawl. I wouldn't have predicted this, Tom Smith.
Well, I think everything changed when Jake Zinn's shoulder got injured.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to throw suplexes when you're a one-legged man in a suplexing, or a one-armed man in a suplexing contest, don't you say?
Most definitely. So,
but he can still execute his Jake Ton bombs, his kicks, and his certain strikes.
Those James Lyght into the corner. Oh, knee to the gut right into that corner. He's going to be effective. Oh, that takedown.
There we go. Oh, he's got him in that left arm, you notice. That's not the right arm.
He's probably favoring his right arm.
How about it, James Lyght?
He's playing it smart.
How about it, James?
You see a rear chin lock.
It's easy, come on. How about it? Give it up. Want to give it up, James Lyght?
Here's the ref.
Oh, chin breaker. That is a good classic reverse to rear chin lock.
Definitely, there's a lot of people watching this match. This could be match of the year here.
Arm wringer.
With all the possibilities of being just a class
Into a DDT.
Everybody here is lucky to be able to say that they're able to see this match.
And we have had good matches on this card tonight, and this is another one.
How about it, Jake? Jake, you want to give it up?
And this card is great, but just think about it. Collision Course is right around
Jake,
the
you want to give it
corner.
up?
We already have 2 matches announced
Answer
for that
me, or I
show.
got it.
Can you
Got the
believe
ropes.
it? It's the rookie phenom Asylum taking on one of the NWS most dominant wrestlers
Come on,
in
Jake.
history.
Answer me, or I'm
And
going to ring the
Collision
bell.
Course's
You want to give it
most
up?
prolific performers, Armstrong.
Got the ropes, James Lyght.
And then we also have the rematch between Josh McMullen and Iceberg already announced, where Iceberg can't lay a hand on Josh McMullen until Collision Course comes around.
And that show's going to be big as well.
But tonight is not over yet. There is still other matches to come. Besides this great one that we're witnessing right now, and James Light's continuing to brutalize Jake Xinn. And watch this, Tom Smith. Watch that. Look. Perfect in textbook style.
Always James Lyght style to throw a textbook vertical suplex.
See, I'm going to send you to James Lyght to learn how to vertical suplex. Then would you feel more comfortable?
Well, I still don't know about stepping in that ring, Tomahawk.
We'll let you fight Heyman. I heard he's got some other little crap fest going on TV somewhere.
Well, Jake Zinn's guarding his shoulder.
How about it, Jake? You want to give it in?
Maybe I should take these 2 over to Heyman's crap fest to get my $30. He's got to be making money now, don't you think?
Jake Zinn's slowly kicking his way through James Lyght.
This weakened Jake Xinn that we're seeing right here, it's not looking good for him, Tom Smith.
Everybody's putting on the best fight he can.
Yeah, which, in Tom Hawk's opinion, it seems like it's going to be a little too late, Tom Smith.
I don't know. Both these guys can last a long time, so I won't call it over yet. Oh, you can see that it's like a leg lariat to the back of the head.
He's going to have to use those legs. And he's continuing to do so.
Well, his right arm's not doing too well.
Come on, James Lyght, get it. Uh-oh.
Oh, Northern Light suplex.
1, 2.
Kick. Whoa, where's James Lyght getting this from?
I don't know. Well, you know, James Light's been a little bit nutty lately.
What's he got? Holy crap, Tom Smith. Tell me I did not just see James Lyght throw a butterfly suplex.
You've seen it.
I'd say a vulgarity about right now, and that's that holy fecal chant, but I'm just so impressed. That is excellent. That was textbook, just like his other vertical suplex.
Now he's pulling out some unique style.
Who do you think wants to win this match here, Tom Smith?
I think both of them do.
You're supposed to enforce my points. That's being a good partner, Tom Smith. I enforce your points all the time. You can throw me a bone one time. I'm always telling you how great you are, how great the guys you root for are.
Okay, whatever, Tomahawk. He throws that pan at him. Now this is turning into a hardcore match, which James Lyght has perfected.
Crowd chant. What was that, Tom Smith? Your grandmother could have taken 70 of those and spit in James Light's face. He better pick up the intensity. But if I know James Light, he's... Oh, there we go. He was luring him in with a little tap to give him something that he wasn't expecting.
2.
Still not over yet.
Trust me, James Light may be a little batty with those voices in his head. So he may do some weird things, but he has cruel intentions in his thoughts.
Well, we all definitely know that. I hear that echo a little bit.
Makes me want to cook something.
Well, James Light's cooking a beating right now, and Jake Xinn can't take too much more of this.
He's cooking Jake Zinn's scrambled brains. Watch. He's going to break another egg. There you go. There's your hero, everybody.
Well, it's still not over.
The people used to love James Light and booing him.
1, 2.
Just because he hears a voice that tells him to do good things and help advance his career.
I don't know about good things. Those voices that hasn't always worked in the best interest of him.
Sure. Why not?
Well, we've seen what happened when he started to go get loony and turned his back on Armstrong.
Yeah, well, like I said, he's one of the...
Oh, it's the wheel.
Oh, holy crap. Back to Armstrong.
1, 2.
I said earlier, Armstrong was one of the most prolific competitors coming to collision course time. I mean, the roster of people that he's beat. Remember that one year that he stacked Josh McMahon and Jake Xinn on top of each other and pinned them like they were nothing, like they were crap? Nobody does that to them.
Well, Armstrong's beaten a lot of people. But...
Yeah. And it was Armstrong's specialty match, the Black Hole match that James Light lost. And now he's got that dustpan. That's not made of plastic, folks.
Or going right after his shoulder again. I can definitely hear that's not plastic.
I also heard reports on Nono Hawk that Jake Xinn could possibly be scheduled for surgery if this match doesn't go very well. Covington Rhodes also said the same thing.
Well, it depends on how his shoulder's doing. It does not look too well, but Jake Zinn's fighting through it.
What would make people want to do this to themselves?
Victory, glory, that's what it seems to be about.
I'd only do that to go to a party at Bob Ramsey's house.
I don't know how exciting that party would be.
It's awesome, because, I mean, when you go there and you drink beer or something, you get drunk, and he has all of his corners, sharp corners padded, so if you fall and hit your head, it's like, ooh, soft.
Jake Xinn ducks that clothesline.
Oh, he's going for a ride.
Classic fallaway slam.
That is not good, because
1, 2.
Normally when Jake Xinn hits that, it's not too long after that his matches are over, folks.
But James Light is holding it in.
You think Jake Xinn has the guts to actually go through the whole match with that injured shoulder?
He's going to have to if he wants to win.
What kind of a jerk is he? Don't do that.
Well, it's hardcore, no holds barred.
That one should be.
Well, it's not. That's what happens when you sign up for this kind of match.
Tell me, are inverted stink faces barred from this?
Nope.
Oh, really?
No, it's no holds barred.
Oh. Inverted. That means that would have to do to the other. Tom Smith, that's gross.
You should be thinking about it, Tomahawk.
I'm not. You wrote it down on a piece of paper and passed it to me and drew a picture and everything. Look at that. Look. See, look. Oh.
That was brutal right there.
NWF.
Right. He right into the face. And James Light is down after that. Yeah, you always like to call matches early, Tomahawk. Well, Jake Zinn's on top now.
Well, he isn't the quote-unquote king of the mountain.
Okay. Okay, Tomahawk. Well, you've seen a DT applied by Jake Xinn.
But you said he was on top, so I'm king of the mountain. it came from. Mountains, top of the mountain, Cane Mountain. It means you're one of the winner.
I think if you consider NWF wrestlers, they're kings of mountain ranges. Not just a mountain, but a mountain range.
But there was that one dude that always used to say that he was the master of powerbomb and the ruler of the world. So, I'm not one to be in that guy's world.
Okay.
I think he's one of the Hall of Famers too. Oh, that was nice.
Elbow.
That was nice, but still, he's an idiot. But anyway, like I said, he's a Hall of Famer. You respect that master of powerbomb.
Could be over.
No, it's not gonna be over. James Light can take more than that.
We've seen Jake Xinn pulling out all of his high flying moves in this match.
Do you know the quality of wrestlers we've seen try to beat James Light in hardcore matches and fail?
Oh, well, we've seen it go both ways with James Light.
Yeah.
Even though it was more on rare occasions when he lost than frequent.
James Light has beaten most of the best. He's beaten Hypnosis before.
1, 2.
Oh. He's beaten Dylan Sangard. He beat Josh McMullen before. He beat Iceberg before. I mean, what's saying he beat Jake Xinn in Jake Xinn style match before. Who's saying that he can't do it in his own?
That's a very valid point, but back in these long histories of both these guys' careers, they've both beat plenty of people. Like Jake Xinn, if you don't remember, back in the way past, beat James Light and Josh McMullen in a triple threat match.
That never happened.
Of course it did, Tomahawk.
And where did that happen at?
Did it happen at a collision course? James Light has shoulder breaker.
It was a happy moment when Jake Xinn used to be known as Jake Payne, and he was mean and violent.
1, 2.
Well, you can see a little bit of violence left in him in this match.
It's a subdued violence.
Oh yeah, well, his shoulders definitely been not too well during this match, so that kind of hampers a lot.
James Light has been definitely in the control of this matchup most of the time. And it's only a matter of time before we hear lights out. Oh, that knee into that pan.
Yeah.
I mean, if James Light's able to actually successfully damage one of Jake Zinn's shoulders and a knee, there's no chance that he could win. Not a single iota of a chance.
Well, James Light's still focusing on that shoulder. That shoulder cannot be doing well at all.
What's he laughing about? What's he?
You see that gnarly snow shovel?
You can see the damage that was done on Jake Zinn's shoulders. He's saying that it's not going to continue.
Well, it is continuing right now. Well, not exactly on his shoulder, but...
How come you're not having a smile on your face anymore, Tommy Smith?
Well, this is turning into a very brutal match very fast.
It is true, Thomas Smith.
But we all knew what we were going to get into for this match.
Well, no one would have expected anything less, Tiny Tom. What does he have?
Standing but not too awake, it seems. Oh, shoulder right into that corner.
Victory. Oh, who's that I see over there? It's coming around the corner. Victory. That's who's coming around the corner.
You want to give it in, Jake? Jake, say it.
Can you say James Light in total control?
How about it, Jake? You want to give it in?
Jake Xinn just barely got shoulder up, but that was a pretty secure pin with the knees on his shoulder.
After those attacks to shoulder, it seems like James Light could finish off Jake Xinn whenever he wants to. It's when he wants to pick and choose. And if he's smart, he's not going to wait too long. Oh, reverse.
Yeah, reverse into the elbows into the shoulder. Definitely targeting body part. Now this does not look good for Jake Xinn right now. But we cannot forget his toughness. Now, looks like maybe is that looking for like a variation of grab there? Yeah, it wasn't over.
Looked like he fell back and wrenched those knees, even trying to dislocate
Jake, you want to give it in?
Like I said earlier, if he gets a shoulder and a knee, holy crap, Jake Zinn's going to be defeated.
Now he's working on both knees.
You know what? After seeing so far this violence and the domination of Jake Xinn, I might even be willing to proclaim that James Lyght is the best wrestler in the NWF right now. Better than a world champion, better than Hypnosis, better than Iceberg.
Well,
Crap, if he keeps doing that to anybody that disagrees, I think he might be. I want to say he's not Tom Smith.
Well, it can't always be hardcore matches, but James Lyght is being the king of hardcore.
Well, James Lyght defeated
How about it, Jake? You want to give it in?
in their own match.
And
He can get it done.
How about it?
Jake Xinn also beat James Lyght in one match as well.
Don't give it in.
That's why we're finding out tonight.
Hey, he's in that ring right now. If you don't agree with him, I'll have him come hit you with one of those damn pinners. Damn it, Tom Smith.
Jake Xinn is reaching deep down inside. And half of that pan or whatever that sheet is near him, and he used that to his advantage.
Damn it, this is a bologna sandwich.
A bologna sandwich?
It's bologna. He can't do that.
Why not?
Because it's not what I want to see. It's not what you want to see. It's not what everybody willed for it to happen.
Oh, you see a leg drop back to the back of the net with that sheet.
Sheik? Sheik is here?
No, the sheet.
I heard you.
Oh, you going for a Jake Tom?
That's what it is.
Oh, and now it could be over now. Oh, he's taking a while to recover. Jake Xinn definitely took a beating in here.
Like I said, it's only a matter of time. James Lyght has more stamina than Jake Xinn has at right now.
And you can see, Jake Xinn doesn't have as much energy as he did before earlier in this match. All his headshots cannot be doing well on him.
Good, he's going for Pain Elemental. Good ass.
Can't do it.
Have you seen anybody escape from the Pain Elemental that easy before?
No. Oh, and he snap-mared him right onto that shovel. Don't want to land like that with your back.
Gee, Tom Smith. Thanks for that advice. Don't land on a shovel.
Okay, whatever you want to do, Tomahawk, just see if you can get it right.
Well, I don't want to steal Carlos's thing. He's really funny, but I'm funny too. People laugh at me.
They're not with you. Oh yeah, you see the wheel around Jake Zinn's neck. Oh, and James Lyght takes off delicately. That wheel can be dangerous at times.
Spill a lot of blood.
Wait till it spills yours. I hope it doesn't.
I don't know, that wheel bounces wherever it wants to sometimes. If you say it won't come ricochet off both of us.
Yeah,
Could
I
eventually
hope it doesn't. Well, yeah, the
We should get like a
dangerous.
wheel blast shield on the table. Holy crap, what's coming up now?
Oh, it hits him head with a shovel.
Can you say, ding, 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 the winner of the match, James Lyght.
Oh, Jake Xinn did get his bell rung with that shovel, that gnarly looking shovel.
Gnarly. How do you spell gnarly?
With a G-N-A. Okay,
W-Q-U-X.
No, you lost at the end there, Tomahawk.
It's not K-N.
Well, you see that vicious shovel shot. I don't know how Jake Zinn's doing. Oh, he's not doing well.
I sure hope James Lyght puts on his bathing suit because he's in for a bloodbath now.
Oh, you see a big stream of blood coming off his forehead, Jake Zinn. And it's not for people that don't like blood. Oh, lights out.
What is?
Oh, could have gone over.
Two.
Oh, just barely out of nowhere, Jake Xinn kicked out. I'm surprised.
That's bull. That's bull, Ralph.
What kind of crappy officiating is this?
What? He kicked out.
Nobody gets hit in the head with a shovel, lights down on a wheel, and kicks out. James Light did not delay after that cover either.
I don't know how Jason pulled it out of him.
Do it again. Do it again. Right now. James Light, over here. Do it again. Again. Now. Finish him. What's he waiting for?
Pretty bad.
Damn it. Shut up so he can hear me.
Another kick out by Jake Xinn.
He's still weak. Another lights out. I guarantee 1, 2, 3.
Jake Xinn showing his toughness in this match. Oh, that wheel on the show.
Jake Xinn will lose.
Looks like he's about to pass out.
We would have.
I know I would have.
I've wrestled the Red Blazer and Davis on before. That would be pretty tough. Oh, crap. They didn't do that to me.
Jake Xinn just kind of sunk down in that corner. This is...
And that was for Jake Zinn's career. Because even if he does pull out a miracle missile, I mean, he's going to be crippled after this.
He's slowly pulling himself up. I'll punch the gut.
Come on, Lyght. Get him. Shut these people up.
Jake Xinn keeps on finding the opening, and James Light offers him to the gut and takes it. Oh, gets reversed into a corner.
There you go. Take control. Take control.
Kicks him in the gut. Oh, what's Jake Xinn going to do here? Oh, sunset flip.
Kick 2.
Oh, that was a close one.
That's the only way Jake Xinn will get able to get James Light is if he gets a quick pin or a quick roll up or something. No, avoid those, James Light. Come on.
Well, just try to pull one of those out. Maybe that's true. Maybe that is his only chance. Who knows?
He was not able to use his Dominator. He would use his Jake Tom Bomb and wasn't able to win. Obviously, we've seen him lock in that Pain Elemental, and that sure didn't work. Oh, crap.
Quick drop toe hold.
Jake Xinn is defensive.
Well,
he's going to have to hope for something.
He's definitely on the offense now. You see some cross faces. Although his shots are starting to look kind of weak now, you think he can't be having much energy with that blood loss like that.
Oh! James Light's playing possum, that's what he's doing.
Well, that's not very effective if you take shots like that to the face.
You gotta wait for your openings, Tom Smith. Openings. No, that's the opposite of closed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, Tomahawk.
That sure is an ugly shirt, Tom Smith, but this is a great match.
You can see blood on that sheet. And that's definitely Jake Zinn's blood right there.
James Light.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he did that Dominator. No way.
Looks like it took a lot out of him, though.
Well, he can't capitalize.
But that might cost him.
My point I was going to make is James Light has built his career on the blood of others.
And you can see that tonight, Tomahawk.
You hear the crowd now chanting this match rules.
This match is definitely hardcore. We should put a disclaimer in front of the show for people screaming for blood.
Definitely. Disclaimer. Thomas Smith, bad announcing. Beware. Good wrestling, bad announcing. Oh, he blocked there. What's lights out? He's got in the left arm. His left arm isn't as strong as his right arm.
Well, he still has a hook.
It's just a matter of time before James Light reaches a rope. There's no way. James Light can last this. What? What?
Well, you see, Jake Xinn used leverage of ropes to beat James Light in that one.
Holy crap. How could he come back after the pain and punishment that he has taken, not only tonight, but on Chaos, and still pull off a victory? This is definitely one of the most gutsy performances ever in NWF history, and I hate to say that. I used to be a huge Jake Payne fan, but not so much a Jake Xinn, but I gotta stand up and salute this. There's not too many men on this planet that could take an onslaught from James Lyght like that and come out victorious.
Both these men gave their heart, blood, and sweat.
And these fans right now are appreciating both James Lyght and Jake Xinn for what they have seen. Both these men have given themselves, their bodies and minds to everyone here tonight, and we all should appreciate what we have seen.
James Lyght went for that lights out, and Jake Xinn snuck in that Pain elemental, but with his left arm. That came out of nowhere.
Could he be the new #1 contender?
We used to say,
you gotta rank him up there.
Most definitely. I wonder how his shoulder's doing though. They took a beating in this match.
You are very confused. You scored a big victory. You honest analysis. Congratulations. Well, let me put your mind at ease by cutting right to the chase. I want you. I need you. I need you to appease the eye and to put the rest, the notion that you are even close to being the greatest wrestler alive. You see, Jason, I have been watching you so much that I can smell you when you are not even around. I have been a ghost haunting you, and all I have been seeing is a man that is very much hollow inside. And I think that it has been me that has taken something very close to me when it was me that tipped off Covington Roads about your adoption. And now, you see, the thing that you have lost is pain. As I see that, I can hear your heart pounding in my head, and this tells me you know it to be true. Now, Jake Xinn, I am challenging you for a war at Collision Course. We will find out who the most dominant being is. And if you don't find what you have lost, I will destroy you as easy as I did Daniel Sasuke. You need to find what you have lost, Jake. Because I absolutely loathe the Jake I see standing in the ring right now. I will break the Jake I see now of his pride, honor, and dignity. Because you will stare into the face of fear, and it will pull you straight into the depths of hell. I whisper to you these long-lost words, Jake. Jake Payne. Jake Payne. Jake Payne. Jake Payne. 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 Payne.
What did we just hear?
Wow. Those are some very strong and, well, almost sick words by Hypnosis.
He challenged Jake Xinn for a match at Collision Course 8. Will Jake accept?
Well, from what we heard, maybe he's the reason why Jake Xinn is known as Jake Xinn. He tipped off Covington Roads about his adoption way back.
This could be huge. Jake Xinn and Hypnosis have never faced off. Jake Xinn for many years has been being the top guy in NWF and Hypnosis more recently. So when those two collide, we'll find out who is the greatest wrestler in NWF. This could be the greatest match of all time, Tom Smith.